20 years back, right? If I were to communicate with you, what do? I will write a letter, I'll send it out to you. That changed. PSTN came, the telephone systems came in, right? Communication became more and more ubiquitous. Business started becoming faster. If a manager of a manufacturing company would talk to 10 clients in a day, right? That same organization would talk to 150 clients just 5 years later. History, no rocket science. But then again, things improved. Technology became more and more pervasive. Technology came into everyday life. Things started becoming smaller. Devices started becoming smaller. Mobile phones came in. Now everybody has got a mobile phone. Right? And then mobility solutions started coming. Why? Because I want to have access to data at any point of my convenience, on any device of my convenience, anywhere I am. What happened to the business after that? What happened to the transactions after that? It just multiplied, exponentially increased the number of transactions. 20 years back, if you have to take 500 rupees from your bank, what do? Go to the bank, you fill out a challan, right? You give it, right? That's what we used to do. That's one submission of challan onto the table, right? One person will look at it, will look at your account and say, Paisa hai? Yes, I can disburse 500 rupees from his account. Transaction 2. Then it went on to the third person who will actually give you the cash, the cashier, right? Transaction 3. Then you take it and give a confirmation that you took the cash. And he signs off. Transaction 5. In 5 transactions, you could take 500 rupees out of your bank. What happens today? It's simpler because you travel lesser to an ATM machine. You take out that ATM card, you put it in the ATM machine. Transaction 1. ATM machine first checks if it's an ATM card or is it your business card. Transaction 2. It sends information to ATM switch. Transaction 3. ATM switch sends the transaction to CBS, core banking application of the bank. Transaction 4. It sends back the response to the ATM switch. Transaction 5. To switch back to the ATM machine. Transaction 6. And then finally it says, okay, you know what? This is your bank account. This is your PIN code, PIN number. You can do your transaction now. You've not yet started your transaction. It's already 6 transactions, right? And then you say, I want to pick out 500 rupees from my account. Again, 6 more transactions. And then 6 more transactions for the money to come out. And then 6 more transactions to close that transaction. What happened? Exponentially increase the number of transactions. And every time you do a transaction, it has to be logged, it has to be stored on a device. For this transaction to happen, it needs a network. Network to move data or move instructions from one point to another point. This is today's world. I come from a very small company. We make decisions on gut feeling. Aaj barish nahi hai, we can go for sales calls. No, that's not how companies do it now. I don't think that's what companies like you do. What do? You take all that data, put it in a washing machine, turn it around, take out and say, okay, this looks good. This month's business looks good. So we can change our budgets. Isn't that what you do? Each of you have been given the responsibility by your organization, the processes in your organization, so that you can churn that data, you can churn information, right? Convert it to business decisions. What about Lehman Brothers if it happens again? What do? You're done for. There's nothing you can do. You'll have to close shop, shut shop. That's what happens. So, few of the important things that technology has brought to our daily lives, our business lives. One is importance of communicating faster and faster. Importance of transacting with various stakeholders in an organization, right? Much faster. Your organization has become mobile. Not just you, not just a human being, not just a sales guy, not just a editor, not just a peon. Your entire organization has started becoming mobile. Dell is a classic example. Microsoft is another classic example. SAP is another classic example. You know what these guys do? They have 5 offices, 1 office, 2 offices in the country. Does that mean that they don't have presence? They have widespread presence in the country, not just this country, across the globe. How do they do that? They do that because technology allows them to do that. They do that because they allow technology to take over some of the processes or business critical transactions in their organization, right? What I'm trying to say, I think what I'm trying to say is that once you allow technology to take over some of those processes, right, your life just gets simpler. You move away from that tactical guy to a very strategic guy. Analytics of your business, or proper analytics for your business, or intelligence that you bring into that business is what you will be paid for. Tomorrow it's not going to be you're a tactical guy, you sit there, you're going to lose your job. Guaranteed you're going to lose your job. Because today's business do not want tactical guys. They want strategic business leaders. And you've grown from that position of being, okay, you know what, I was an assistant manager 10 years back, I'm going to be a general manager 10 years later. That's not the case. Today, people change their designations once in 3 years, once in 2 years. The only way that you can do that is proper orchestration of what you have with you. Proper orchestration of what resources that you have and what you can build. The only way to do that is technology.